Today I want to share with you why our endless search for happiness in the outside world always leaves us feeling incomplete, and how this ties to the structure of reality itself. We look for a dream job, a dream vacation, a dream car, a shopping spree, a relationship in the outside world because we feel incomplete. But this incompleteness has everything to do with the structure of reality and the truth of who you are. Hi, my name is Dr. Kat Lewis, and I use the science of consciousness and the principles of lifestyle medicine in order to help spiritually minded people achieve higher states of mental, emotional, and physical health. Because the health of the physical body and the health of the nervous system are essential for achieving higher states of consciousness, which means you experience more of who you actually are and what this reality is. You see, we're not just material bodies in a material world. At our core, we're potentials from this unified field. This unified field is the foundation of all of reality. So the unified field is all the energy, all the information, and the source of all the laws, gravity, electromagnetism, that creates the material world. But we don't know this because we've been trained out of it. We were born into a world that didn't know this. I believe that when children come in, they're still connected to the field and they still experience the field, but they're trained out of it because they're conditioned by their parents, just like I was. Our consciousness is literally like an aperture on the camera or a lens on the camera. We can either zoom in on something or we can zoom out. When we zoom out, we allow more information in. But when we zoom in on something, we eliminate information. And that's essentially what our parents taught us to do, was to eliminate information. And then the information that we were given, that were repeated over and over again, we take to be the only truth. So we're trained out of seeing this light, experiencing this light, and utilizing this light. Now humanity is waking up to this. So essentially, we were taught that the only thing that was real was the material objects. So from a young age, we're taught to look for wholeness in the outside world, for achievements, for money, for relationships, for objects, material objects, or experiences. As long as we're having the experience or the early days of a relationship, we might feel satisfied because the relationship or the experience has removed the desire for wholeness. Once we lose interest in the relationship or the objects, the car, once the vacation ends, we start feeling incomplete again. The emptiness we feel is actually a longing to connect to this field. The field is in the center of every single particle of your being, of your body, and in this empty space as well. So you actually are the field. You become aware of the field simply by becoming aware of it, sensing and feeling it. It becomes more alive for you. You actually begin to feel it. You might even begin to see it. When you're sensing and feeling it, so you're constantly aware of it, then you feel whole again. And because you know it's the source of all information and infinite amounts of energy, you become more energetic, you become more creative, and you become more intelligent. You don't need to seek happiness outside because you're already feeling it inside. This isn't just a theory. You can begin to experience it yourself. Just look at that light and think of every single one of the cells, every single one of the protons that make up your body, and just imagine, trust your imagination, and just imagine that white light in the center of every single particle of your being. It's creating you, and it's in the center of you. You have a big portal to the field right here in the center of your chest called the spiritual heart. And the more you practice going into it, and the more you practice feeling it in your physical body, the greater health, the greater happiness, and the greater vitality you will have. You won't age as fast. It is the fountain of youth. If you could use more happiness in your life, type happiness in the comments. If you want to learn how to really do this, see my profile. I lead a meditation group every Sunday morning. We have discussions about this. I teach you how to put your attention on it and how to work with it. When you bring these in harmonic resonance, that's when you feel like pure ecstatic bliss. You can do this with your own mind. If you like this content, please like, share so others can benefit, and follow me for more information.